Drippy told Kazel to pull back, but before they could even move, Dragon Daddy let out that fear aura, and Kazel froze mid-air. Acting on pure instinct, Kazel flung Drippy to safety with his tail like a real one. Mr. Aura Farmer landed on his feet, but looked up just in time to see Kazel get roasted. The fire blast hit hard, and the explosion yeeted Drippy back into the dirt, smoke, and flames everywhere. Dragon Daddy, standing there like a passive-aggressive therapist, just muttered, "You won't die from that, probably." Then came the chaos. A blur cut through the smoke and boom. Drippy landed right on Dragon Daddy's neck. He stabbed down, but the blade didn't do squat. Those scales laughed in defense. Then he felt the danger, dipped out just in time, and called in his squad. Shadows spilled out like they were summoned from pure hatred. 3 massive dragons showed up ready to throw hands. One pinned Dragon Daddy down while the others let the fire rain, but even that wasn't enough. Mr. Aura Farmer stood off to the side watching the whole thing with that annoyed gamer energy. These ancient dragons couldn't even scratch him. He had realized usual moves weren't going to work. He muttered to himself, "I need the kind of strength that makes mountains cry." And right there, the dark mana answered him. It surged around his body, swallowing him whole, like the universe had been waiting for this moment. And while that transformation happened, Dragon Daddy was already back on his feet and back on his bullshit. He crushed the dragons like they were made of cardboard and said, "Is that all?" But then he turned around and froze because Mr. Aura Farmer wasn't just standing there anymore. He was wrapped in a suit of darkness so massive it made everything else look like background noise. Even the battlefield went quiet. He looked at that new form and said, "What the hell is that? What are you planning now?" My glorious king answered with a voice that shook the whole place. "This is the armor of darkness. Every living thing is going to see this and know exactly who I am." The energy around him grew stronger, growing past anything Dragon Daddy had ever seen. His eyes widened, and he actually looked scared for once. Astralization. That was supposed to be impossible. That was supposed to be off limits. But here it was. Drippy had taken what belonged to the old gods and made it his own. Dragon Daddy finally understood. This is why Ashbourne picked him, a man who lived on the edge of dying and came back stronger each time. He knew if he didn't do something now, this man was going to burn the whole world down, so he charged everything he had. Flames started building up like a last-ditch rage quit. He threw it all out in one final blast, but Mr. Aura Farmer didn't even flinch. He raised one hand and fired back a counter like it was nothing. It cut through the flames like a blade and slammed straight into Dragon Daddy's chest, making him scream like a loser in PvP. But he still wasn't done yet. Then these 2 motherfuckers started throwing hands.